Don't you want to play with the gang?
I get bored with the afternoon crowd. Nannies and babies, schnauzers and cocker spaniels.
What you mean is Bowser hasn't shown up yet.
I mean what I mean.
I wish I knew more about you, Sylvia.
Why do you have to know everything?
Just for the pleasure of knowing. Take Kate, for example. We started dating in high school. We know each other cold.
Yeah, well, that's her and this is me.
I wish I knew more about your former owner.
Second owners always wish that.
Did you like him as much as you liked me?
How do you know he was a god?
Good point. But you were mistreated, weren't you?
I got to sleep on the couch.
Still, what kind of person takes you to the park and just leaves you there?
How do you know I wasn't lost? Or how do you know I didn't see you sitting on the bench and say to myself, there's a man I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? How do you know I didn't break free from my leash and run up next to your side?
I don't know, do I?
See? And you never will. I'm a mystery. I'm what they call the other. And that's never happened to me before. And that's what makes me so excited. That's what love is all about. So just go with the flow, man. Well, I think I'm gonna mosey on back to the group.
Ah, because Bowser's there now, right?
I'm not saying a word.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Tom.
How are things going at home?
Fine.
Really?
Actually, not so good.
Thought so. Think I know why?
Sylvia's why.
Oh, no, it's deeper than I meant. I've been reading this book. Another book? This one's deep, man. It's all about us. Us? It says we're basically biofeeding.
Hey, watch it.
No, that's good. People who love dogs are biophiles. They're lovers of the bios, which is Greek for the processes of nature.
I see.
What's more, the whole thing's genetic. Did your dad take you fishing and hiking when you were young?
Actually, yes.
Did your mom push a stroller through some zoo?
I'm sure. Yes.
See? What they were doing was activating your biophilic gene.
Ah.
We inherited these genes from our caveman days. And we had to connect with nature in order to survive it.
Okay.
And your relationship with Sylvia has reactivated that gene. That's why you respond to it so strong. On the other hand, your wife's biophilic gene has become thoroughly atrophied.
That's true enough.
She sees nature as threatening and messy.
You got it.
That's why I'm having marital problems. It's all built in. It's as if you were straight and she was gay. Or vice versa.
I don't know, Tom.
Look, I'm just giving you a name for what's going on. Naming the problem's how you deal with it. Actually, that's why my wife and I decided to split.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, split. Biophiles need to make it other biophiles. It's better for the environment. Bowser and I also broke up with a forestry major.
Good luck.
I'll mention the book.
Thanks. Sylvia's having a ball out there.
Yeah, life of the party, isn't she?
She's been to the beauty parlor again.
Or else she's in heat.
Nah.
She may be.
What makes you think so?
The way she carries her push.
Huh.
Did you ever get a fix?
Not yet. I took your advice about waiting. Bowser neutered?
Nope. It's different.
Is it?
Call her. See if she'll come.
Of course she'll come.
Not if she's in heat.
Sylvia, come! See, she's coming immediately.
Hey, Greg. Hello, Tom. Did I ever tell you how fond I was of Bowser?
You're not in heat, are you, Sylvia?
Me? What? No way.
Didn't think so.
Just feel like fucking, that's all.
She seems to be asking for it.
She's just being affectionate.
I wanna fucky fuck fuck.
I think she's definitely in heat.
It's just natural affection.
Can I go now?
Sure, kid. Go on. Play.
Oh boy, Bowser, ready or not, here I come! And I wanna fuck too sweet!
You may be right. She may be in heat.
I think she is.
What do I do if she is?
Keep her inside.
With my wife?
Then send her away.
My wife?
Sylvia.
I can't send her away.
Just for the duration.
Out of the question.
Then keep her on a leash at all times. And don't bring her back in the park. She was asking for it. Uh-oh.
What?
Where's Bowser?
Where's Sylvia?
Look, behind that bush.
Shit. Hold. I'll break it up. Too late.
They're locked.
I don't care. I've got to do her.
But hey, Greg, think about her for a change, huh? This is a big moment. What has she done for most of her life? Lie around in a park, take an occasional walk at the end of the leash. Let her have this at least. Give her something to remember.
That bastard. He raped her. Bowser raped Sylvia!
She asked for it. She shoved her right in his face.
Listen, fella! You're talking about my... dog.
See? See what we're doing? We're thinking of them as people.
Right. Oh, Sylvia. Sylvia. Sylvia.
After this, you definitely need to get her fixed.
And you should have Bowser neutered.
Nope. Sorry, you ruined his personality. There's a big difference between castration and just having your tubes tied, Greg. Think about it.
I see. So once again, the women of this world are being asked to suffer the consequences of male aggression. Oh boy, I'm telling you, I'm learning a lot about life these days.
Cool it, Greg.
These things always take me.
Not always.
I almost wish it would.
Why?
Sylvia'd make a wonderful mother.
It's tough having puppies, particularly in town.
But I'd be there for her. I'd pitch right in. I'd build a special box for her with newspapers and a blanket. I'd get right in there and give a hand. It would give us more in common. Hey, when Kate and I had our kids, I pulled my weight, let me tell you. I helped feed them and change them and give them their baths. And on Sunday mornings, we'd all hunker down on the bed under the covers. And I'd do the same thing with Sylvia and her pups. Why, together we'd...
You're sick, man.
I know.
Get into a bed first thing,
Right.
and get yourself to a shrink. Well, looks like I'm done. Heck, it's late. Come on, Bowser. Let's go, big guy. Shake a leg. Oh, studly one.
Macho bastard! Well, well.
You speaking to me?
Have a good time out there?
I believe it's time to go home.
I said, did you have a good time?
I prefer not to discuss it.
You like Bowser?
Who?
You know damn well who. Bowser, that big guy with his tail up heading home.
Oh, him.
Do you like him?
It's really none of your business, Greg.
Oh no? Seems to me out there you made it everybody's business.
Look, Greg, I happen to be very exhausted.
I'll bet you are.
I am tired, I am hungry, and I'm not going to stand around this park discussing ancient history. What happened between me and Bowser is over and done with. It was just a fling, just a dumb, stupid fling. We both got temporarily carried away, and let's just leave it at that.
Will it happen again?
What do you mean?
Are you still in heat, Sylvia?
I refuse to recognize that expression. I find it somewhat demeaning.
You are, aren't you?
Not saying I am. Not saying I'm not.
Seems to me a little operation is in order.
Which means?
Never mind, but I'm calling the vet first thing.
Sounds like you plan to punish me.
No, no.
Well, it certainly sounds that
It's
way.
for your own good.
Oh yeah, sure. Tell me another.
I just wish you could exercise a little more self-control.
Look, may we change the subject, please? May we move on with our lives? May we make some attempt to move towards home? I happen to be quite hungry.
I'll bet you are. Let's go.
Hold it.
What?
Get a load of that Dalmatian over there.
What about
Look at the balls on that guy.
Let's go,
Second thought, we may want to stay.
Sylvia. Jesus, you're a slut, Sylvia. You're a promiscuous slut. It's under the knife for you, kid. First thing.
You're jealous, aren't you?
I am not.
Yes, you are. You're jealous.
No, I'm not. I happen to think you can do better. That's all.
Yeah.
talk to you about something, Greg.
Sure, we can talk. Sylvia, come.
Alone, Greg, without Sylvia?
She'll be quiet. She's still under the weather after her operation.
I feel like a gutted turkey.
The vet said she'd be shaky for a couple more days.
I wish I knew what you had to do to me, you brat!
She's a little mad at me.
I have some exciting news.
Hold it, sweetheart. Lie down, Sylvia.
I don't want to lie down.
Lie down, Sylvia. The vet said she was supposed to lie down. Lie down, Sylvia.
Shit, that hurts.
Greg, I have some exciting...
Sit, Kate.
What?
Sit down.
Greg, I am not Sylvia.
Sorry, I got confused.
Greg, I have some exciting news.
Shoot.
I got a grant
You got a grant?
to study in England.
Hey!
It's from a special foundation set up for women who resume their careers after their childbearing years.
Congratulations, darling. That's fantastic. It's all coming together, isn't it? It's night courses when the kids were growing up, summer school, it's all paying off.
Oh my god, my
And,
achy gut.
I was thinking that I would use it to study how the English teach their mother tongue.
Great idea.
And
And?
they provide a spousal supplement.
A spousal supplement?
You can come too.
Fantastic!
And it couldn't happen at a better time, Greg. I mean, with your job in limbo.
Jesus, what women have to go through in this world.
And I was thinking we could maybe get a flat in London and have the kids over for the summer.
Perfect. You hear that, Sylvia? Oh, to be in England. Hikes on the moors, kid. Wuthering Heights, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Don't speak to me. I'm dying here.
Just close your eyes and think of England, Sylvia. The English are a great people. They love dogs.
They do, darling. They definitely do. They love them so much, in fact, that they are very protective of their own.
What does that mean?
There's a quarantine, sweetheart, a 6 months quarantine before you can bring a dog into the country.
That's ridiculous.
I know, but I checked. I called the consulate. Even Elizabeth Taylor's dogs couldn't set paw on English soil.
You're saying we can't bring Sylvia?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Those snooty, limey fucks.
Greg, I thought we hadn't agreed about that word.
So Sylvia isn't good enough for them, huh?
We'll just have to find her a nice home. Let sleeping dogs lie, Greg.
You applied for this grant, didn't you?
Well, of course I applied for it.
No, I mean recently. Since Sylvia.
As a matter of fact, I did.
And you specifically asked for England.
Well, English is my field, sweetheart.
And you knew that Sylvia couldn't come.
I knew that we needed to get away.
You are trying to separate me from my dog!
That is part of it, yes.
That's a major part of it!
I hate what she does to us, Greg. I hate what she does to you, and I hate what she does to me, and I think that... What is that smell?
I think it's Sylvia.
Oh.
The vet said she may pass a little gas.
Oh, God damn it, Sylvia.
She's had an operation, Kate.
I want to talk about England.
I don't want to go.
Greg,
Not without Sylvia.
if you loved me, you would come to England.
I'll visit.
I followed you around 20 years. You can damn well follow me.
I said I'll visit.
I plan to be gone for 6 months.
That long?
That long.
I'll last.
I might
I won't.
even without me in it.
I can't give her up, Kate. It's a genetic thing. I have this gene.
I have a gene too, Greg. It is a gene that tells me that I made a major commitment to my mate. It is a gene that reminds me that I am responsible for educating my offspring. It is a gene that makes me want to do something worthwhile for the welfare of the world at large.
Maybe we should sleep on this one.
Maybe we should. I'm going to bed. Are you coming?
Later.
This is really serious, isn't it?
I think it is.
Thanks a lot, Sylvia. You managed to chew a huge hole into a 22-year marriage.
Hey, Bowser, well, wait for me, buddy.
Wake up, Sylvia.
Huh? What? Where?
Time for your pill, kid.
I hate pills.
I'll put it in with your food. You won't taste a thing.
I love you, Greg.
I'm a mess, Sylvia.
I know you are. But even when you act like a complete asshole, I love you.
I must say, Kate, I find it somewhat difficult to counsel married couples when one of the partners refuses to cooperate. I thought your husband agreed to join us.
Promised he would.
And let's simply assume he's late.
Let's simply assume he's with Sylvia. Oh, Leslie, I don't. Maybe I should just say the hell with the whole thing.
No, don't give up. We've come a long way, you and I. Please, sit, Kate.
I wish people would stop telling me to sit.
All right. Stand. Let's take advantage of Greg's absence to review the bidding. During our last session, you seemed to suggest that you'd actually fallen in love with Sylvia.
He has. Totally.
Couldn't you be exaggerating?
He says things to her that he never says to me.
Such as?
You look beautiful. You look wonderful. I love you. Stuff like that.
Maybe he is speaking to you through Sylvia, Kate. Maybe Sylvia is simply the medium through which he expresses his love for you.
No, this is different. Even when we were first married, he never looked at me the way he looks at Sylvia.
And could you describe that look?
There's a sort of a deep, distant light in his eyes. It's like a primeval affection.
Do you think, how shall I put this, Kate? Do you think there's anything physical in his relationship with Sylvia? Now be frank.
No.
You're sure? These things happen. I had a couple in here the other day who did very peculiar things with their cat.
Oh. No, there is nothing physical between Greg and Sylvia. I mean, there's a lot of patting and pawing and licking and stroking. That goes on ad nauseum. But nothing beyond that. I almost wish there were.
Why do you say that, Kate?
Because then It would just be an affair. And any wife worth her salt can deal with that. But this is deeper. I feel like I'm up against something that's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years. Ever since the first wolf walked out of the forest and hunkered down next to the caveman by his fire.
Kate, don't you think that the cave woman must have had ways of shooing that wolf off into outer darkness?
I tried. That's why I got the grant to go to England. But all it did was aggravate the issue. Now he loves her even more. He says, nothing becomes her like the leaving thereof. So he won't leave her.
But I believe I hear Greg.
Sorry I'm late. Hello, darling.
This is Leslie Gregg.
Hello. The reason I'm late is that Sylvia had to have her stitches taken out. So.
No one wants to hear about it.
No, let him speak, Kate. You had your say, we should have his.
While we were at the vet, we discovered that Sylvia has worms, which explains why she's been dragging her butt all over the living room rug. But we plan to take care of that with these little pink pills.
Do you see what I'm up against?
Kate, why don't you go into the other room and read a magazine? I would like to speak with Greg alone, if I may.
Is there a phone out there? I might just go ahead and call and reconfirm my single seat on British Airways.
No, trust me. I've been in this business a long, long time.
But it is impossible. He will not listen.
Sit down, Greg.
Thanks.
Talk to me, Greg. Say whatever is on your mind.
Okay. She's not herself lately.
I'm glad you see that, Greg.
Particularly these past few weeks.
And why do you think that, Greg?
Oh, I know exactly why. She resents me.
And why do you think she resents you?
Because I made the decision
What decision?
to have her spayed.
We're talking about
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
You don't want me to talk about Sylvia?
No, I do. If you want to, Greg.
Kate doesn't like me too.
Well, that's Kate, Greg. As for myself, I would like very much to hear about Sylvia, because by telling me about Sylvia, you are really telling me about yourself.
Okay. Well, to begin with, she's got great eyes.
Sylvia.
Sylvia. I finally understand the word limpid now. She's got limpid eyes. Limpid, deep, serious eyes. But that doesn't mean she's serious all the time. She laughs. I've actually seen her laugh. And she's got this great little butt. Everyone comments on her butt when she sashays